The anticipation is building, and tech enthusiasts around the globe are buzzing with excitement. iOS 26 is just around the corner. But before we dive headfirst into what promises to be a groundbreaking release, let's take a moment to revisit its predecessor, iOS 18. This version of Apple's mobile operating system may not be the latest anymore, but it still holds valuable lessons for users and developers alike. Whether you're upgrading from an older version or simply curious about how far iOS has come, here's everything you need to know about this pivotal update. And trust us, there's more to it than meets the eye. To set the stage, let's talk about who's behind these updates. Meet Zachary McAuliffe, a staff writer whose expertise spans web hosting, operating systems, applications, and software credentials. Zach didn't just stumble into tech journalism. He honed his skills over 5 years as a writer for a broadcast news station in Cincinnati, before joining CNET in November 2021. When he's not busy dissecting the intricacies of software updates, you'll likely find him curled up with a good book and a steaming cup of coffee. Or perhaps binge-watching a TV series alongside his wife and their beloved dog. Fun fact, he even participates as an Apple software beta tester, a role that earned him the playful praise of his grandparents. "Apes make our computers and phones work." Clearly, Zach knows his stuff. Now, back to iOS 18. If you've ever wondered what makes an operating system tick, this one is a masterclass in innovation and refinement. Released on August 15th, 2025, at 10:33 a.m. PT, iOS 18 introduced several features designed to enhance user experience while addressing common pain points. For instance, performance improvements ensured smoother multitasking, making it easier to juggle apps without frustrating lag. But here's where it gets controversial. Some argued that certain design choices prioritized aesthetics over functionality, leaving power users feeling slightly underwhelmed. What do you think? Was Apple right to focus heavily on visual appeal, or should they have leaned harder into practicality? Beyond the surface-level changes, iOS 18 also brought a treasure trove of tips and tricks for those willing to explore. Did you know, for example, that the update included advanced customization options for widgets? These little tools became more interactive, allowing users to personalize their home screens like never before. Additionally, enhanced privacy settings empowered individuals to take greater control over their data, something that feels increasingly important in today's digital landscape. Yet, despite all these advancements, some critics pointed out gaps in accessibility features, arguing that not everyone benefited equally from the changes. It begs the question, should companies prioritize universal usability above all else, or is it okay to cater primarily to mainstream audiences? As we look forward to iOS 26, it's worth reflecting on how each iteration builds upon its predecessors. While iOS 18 might soon fade into the background, its contributions to the evolution of mobile technology remain undeniable. So, whether you're eagerly awaiting the next big thing or still clinging to the familiarity of iOS 18, there's no denying that Apple continues to shape the future of personal computing, one update at a time. And this is the part most people miss. Software updates aren't just about shiny new features. They represent a dialogue between creators and consumers. They tell us what matters most to both parties and offer clues about where the industry is headed. Do you agree? Or do you believe there's something else driving the relentless march of progress? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.